Hey there everybody, Slowbroguy here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against stridersheikr3lo4d. It was a really fun battle, and, had its ups and downs, and all that good stuff. So let's get it started, shall we? Okay, I lead off with Sableye, and he starts off with a Bronzong. I go substitute, predicting, whatever, and he uses Toxic. It's cool, man. I use Confuse Ray, and now he is all confused and stuff, which is good, but, he doesn't hurt himself, because I usually have bad luck with this kind of stuff. Yay! He switches out and goes into Reuniclus, while I Will-O-Wisp. I miss, but whatever, because they have Magic Guard, so it wouldn't really work anyway. Then I use Confuse Ray, and now he is very confused. But he breaks through that and uses Calm Mind. And then I get Leftovers, because Leftovers are pro, and then I switch out and go into Venusaur. Now, my thought process here is just get it to sleep, because this thing can be a really huge problem if I don't. And so now I use Sleep Powder, and it's really good that I didn't miss. And now he's all asleep. And I go into, what do I go into? Rotom. And he also switches and goes into Ferrothorn. Now, right now, I was thinking I should go for Trick, right away, because he has, 3 Pokemon on his team that wouldn't really like getting tricked. So, and then I use Hydro Pump to his Ferrothorn. Takes some damage. It doesn't really do that much, but hell, whatever. And I use Volt Switch, and probably should have just switched because it didn't really do all that much anyway. He uses Leech Seed because for the most part I predicted that. Would have sucked though if he had T-Wave. He switches out and he goes right back into Reuniclus. I use Focus Blast. And it doesn't really do that much because it resists that huge HP stat and all that good stuff. I switch out and I go into Heatran, and I take a bit of Stealth Rock damage. He also switches and goes into Gyarados. But it isn't a Gyarados. It's a Zoroark. And he gets Accuracy Drop with Night Days. And then I use Stealth Rocks. And he goes into the real Gyarados this time. And has Intimidate and all that good stuff. I use Taunt, because I figure he's switched, because I'm pretty sure it's choiced in some way. The Zoroark, I mean. And I switch out and go into Venusaur. And I uses Stone Edge, which doesn't really do that much. Judging by the damage, it's probably a bulky dose. That's my assumption, anyway. Let's just go with it. He goes into Ferrothorn while I use Leech Seed. Since it's a Grass type, Leech Seed doesn't work on other Grass type Pokemons. Next up, I just go straight in for Hidden Power Fire. It doesn't really do that much. Looks like 2-hit KO from that range, maybe. We both get our Black Sludge and Leftovers. I predict a switch right here and go Leech Seed. But he doesn't switch and just puts up some spikes. Then I just go straight in for Hidden Power Fire. I'm like, I'm not going to overpredict anymore. I'm straight in for Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power everything. Or Hidden Power Fire everything, I guess. Then finally, the Ferrothorn is down. And then he goes into something. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. He goes into Gyarados because it, 25% damage right there. Uses Substitute. I didn't see it coming for some odd reason. But I don't really see too many Gyarados do that nowadays. And then he uses Dragon Dance, which, is cool, man. It's cool. I'm pretty bulky. I can take him pretty well. I use Giga Drain. Break his sub. I actually didn't think it would break the sub, but, it's cool. It's actually really good that I could. Then I just go straight in for another Giga Drain because I'm like, I need to take that sub out. And the Gyarados. It's actually kind of problematic. I have 2 Pokemon weak to it or something like that. Maybe just 1. I'm not sure right now. But anyway, I'm just going to sit here and Giga Drain it for the time being. and he's going to Stone Edge. I just barely lived this one, I think. If he wouldn't have gotten a crit, though, that would have really sucked, because it probably would have taken out at least one more of my Pokemon if it did get a crit. Now he goes into Terrakion, and I switch out. I go into Gliscor, and I use this Stone Edge, and that does quite a lot, actually. Especially because this is a physically bulky, what's his name, Gliscor. I make a really good play right here. I didn't know he was actually going to use that. I know they can learn it, but I do have Protect. I'm like, I'm just going to go straight in for the attacking move. I figure, might as well, because I don't think another Stone Edge would have killed me anyway. And then he uses Stone Edge again. I take it like a freaking champion of justice, and then he goes down to Life Orb Recoil. I get my Poison Heal. He goes into Zoroark, because it's actually a Zoroark this time, because he didn't have a Pokemon in front of it or behind it. However his ability works. I don't really use Zoroark, so I have no idea. I just go into Venusaur right here because it would die from entry hazards anyway, so I figure, switch it in, Death Botter, then I get a free switch into my Heatran, which takes a crap ton from entry hazards. Ignite Dazes, gets an accuracy drop, which really sucks. And then I Fire Blast his ass, and I actually hit, which is just like, win. And then it goes down. He goes into Bronzong, and then I Fire Blast again, and I hit again with -1 accuracy. I'm like freaking pro. Look at Mr. Heatran here, just kicking ass with -1 accuracy. And then I Fire Blast again, and that's 3 hits in a row. Freaking good job, Heatran. And then I Fire Blast once more, and then he is down with -1 accuracy even. That's like 50 accuracy. Good job. Anyway, good game, stridersheikr3lo4d, and this is Slowbroguy, and see you later for now.